Good morning, Councilman Grove.
Good morning, Councilman Salters.
And good morning, Vincennes. Well, it wasn't even that exciting.
That was horrible. It's this bright fireball in the sky that is piercing my retinas.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful thing to have. So it's another great day here in Vincennes, another Monday. We hope you had a happy Easter. We hope it was fantastic. Or Hoppy Easter. I want to get in the festive spirit.
Yes.
We had a blast. We did the Easter egg thing because that's what you do. Did you hunt any eggs yesterday?
Absolutely.
Because that's what you do. Yeah. So a lot of great things happen in the city of Vincennes. Things are really rocking and rolling. This is the week that kind of everything kind of rolls back and goes to advisory status and just recommendations.
Yes.
So kind of a big week for Indiana as we get into that set. The nice thing about it, we've already been really rocking and rolling. What this does, key thing is it gives our businesses and a lot of other things flexibility is what I would say. Would you agree?
Yep. You don't have to take them off, but you can take them off now.
Yeah, and I think the key thing that we would encourage is be respectful of our local businesses. If they want to have masks in their stores, respect them. If they don't,
it's their business. They can do it however they want.
We're big proponents of that. We want to support our businesses. So we would ask just know the rules for the businesses that you're going into because there might be some different rules. Now, the nice thing about it is all of our businesses have done a great job, really a bang-up job keeping things safe, and that kind of is proof in the pudding with the numbers that we've seen over the past 6 weeks we've been a blue county.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fantastic. And our numbers have just been at the bottom of the barrel. So things are going great. We just ask, just respect the businesses and the decisions that they'll make upcoming because April 6th, that's the big day that we go to advisory status. And these are here are the recommendations we give. And the key thing is that it gives our businesses and our counties and cities and municipalities flexibility as they move forward. One of the big events coming up this week, just make sure I got the date right, April 10th, there's a Living History event at the Indiana Military Museum. A lot of that information is going to be on their website. It's a great place if you haven't been out of there. That place has just been built up and continues to be built up. We were part of a group. The city was in helping expand into the more computer and tech stuff that they've added, which is absolutely fantastic if you haven't been there. This is a World War I history event. So any World War I history that you want to get into?
I am not the history guy. You got to remember that. No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Is there anything that you remember about World War I?
Yes.
What?
The Germans. I don't know. I am not a history guy.
So you, well, as a
we'll repeat it, right? We're going to repeat it.
As a French community, apparently you just don't like Germans.
Great. Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
No, that is not right. That is not right. Do you realize the Grove is a German name? I mean, my dad's name is Gerhard. I mean, how much more German can you get?
I don't know. I mean, my grandpa's name was Parker. Like
Parker?
Wow. Okay, so
I have no idea where that comes from.
So
Irish has to be.
So your homework assignment for next week is who shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand?
Is he going to shoot somebody else?
No.
Do we need to prosecute him?
So, obviously, we've got a depth of knowledge here in World War I history. If you want more World War I history knowledge, please go to the Living History event because that will be beneficial. So, things like this are going to start popping up. We're really excited about events. We're going to kind of go on like a segment of what we're looking forward to this week in the city of Vincennes. I'll start with Councilman Grove, kind of throw him on the spot.
Well, I'm looking forward to Living History. Now I got to go learn about World War I guess. You know, Mr. Brown is going to be upset with this because
I think I'm going to send it directly to him and be like, hey.
He was one of my favorite teachers, you know?
One of the things I'm looking forward to, we're supposed to be in the 70s and 80s this week, so me and the Tiny Salters will be out in our parks. Probably make the rounds. We usually hit the Kimball Park, they call it the River Park, and then we go to Gregg Park, which is our central park. So we'll be back and forth between there. We live right on Washington Avenue, so it's nice to be able to walk down there. I'll try to take the dog, but she's not really a good walker. If you know anything of my two dogs, one likes to be held and doesn't like to walk because she's a diva.
Purely the dog's fault.
She's a diva. And the second one is our bulldog, Roxy. She just doesn't want to walk.
Yeah, purely the dog's fault. Yes.
So we'll be out in the parks, one of the great things that we've had. And I encourage you to go out to our parks. It's one of the best parts of our community. A lot of great things going on. The Riverwalk area is just fantastic. If you haven't been out there, it's really starting to, when it starts getting greener and things start to look great around there, it's fantastic. And there's a lot of hustle and bustle down there.
Busy up there.
Especially with the river view. People have been moving in and
Lofts.
out. Yep.
Yeah, definitely people have moved in up there. And it'll continue to boom up there. It's really gotten busy. We've been walking up there, and
that's a typical walking spot for you,
yeah,
and Tanya.
Yeah.
You guys go down there. I mean, that's your home base.
We love
down
it
there.
down
you
there.
Go down there. So
we walked before it was the Riverwalk down there. I mean, and we've seen it, grow over the years and really change into a spot that is an attraction for Vincennes.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. And that's basically one of our bigger outdoor venue areas now. So we really love it out there. I mean, it's Monday, so we're getting closer and closer to food trucks. I mean, you made a big announcement this week of the official day.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the countdown. So how many weeks we got now? We've got what?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And man, I'll tell you what, the support has been amazing. The businesses that have stepped up and wanted to sponsor the bands, the tables, Barmas sponsoring the umbrellas was huge. It's going to be a really cool event this year. I'm really looking forward to it. And we've got so many trucks. We're going to have, I thought that's what killed us before, is when we got down into the middle of the season, we would only have 3 or 4 trucks up there and not a variety. I think this year we're going to hold to, probably 7, 8, up to 11 trucks. So you're going to have a bunch of variety down there. It's just going to be a big draw.
And the nice thing about it is Monday, a lot of our food businesses downtown are closed, and that's why you picked Monday.
Yeah, that's why we chose it, because you drive around, you try and, we eat out every once in a while. And, Monday nights is always, what's open that we haven't had this week?
Yeah.
So, no, that sounds bad, but Tanya really does make a delicious meal. She's a great cook. But it's hard to cook for 2 people, so we do go out, and that's why we chose Mondays.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is, even if you don't want to go out and eat, and you just want to spend time with community, the music's always fantastic.
Yes.
There's always a lot of people out there to socialize with, and I know in the days of COVID, you got to think of safety and stuff. Plenty of space to spread out.
Yes.
It's outside, which is the absolute safest place to be, and then all of our vendors will be following the protocols that basically we've been following all year.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Just bring a lawn chair, bring a blanket. There's an area there under the trees that you can lay a blanket out.
Right there in the front when you come in, you got the 2 big pine trees.
It's great. It's really cool to walk down there and see families set up over there. People bringing their lawn chairs, sitting in front of the band. And you can set up anywhere down there. So
I mean, people will set up, and I don't think people understand this. It'll be, once you guys start setting up and getting the trucks on there, people will already be coming there to set up to listen to the music for the evening.
Yep.
And then you'll see sporadic spots throughout the Riverwalk where you've got groups of people with chairs that have set up all the way down. It's a really amazing community event. It's not just about food trucks. It's about the community getting together and spending time together. And that's one of the things that we do best in the city of Vincennes. In everything that we do, not just food trucks, but every event that's coming up. And I think, the Rendezvous coming up, they just had their protocols coming up. We're really excited about it. I think it's going to be a big year for the Rendezvous. I mean, I've talked to my father-in-law numerous times about this. Obviously, Mr. Vincennes Markel, he's really excited about the Rendezvous. They're excited. And I know people are kind of apprehensive about, is it going to be a big event? I think it's going to be amazingly huge.
Yeah, I think it will too. Something we missed, again, down in our area. I know our area has a lot of events, but the Rendezvous is always one of those special ones. You walk out in the morning, you either hear cannons or you smell the campfires. You can walk down there and walk through the campgrounds. It's just really cool.
It is Vincennes.
People,
it is Vincennes.
Why do people come to Vincennes? Well, that's a reason. These events like this, and the community just being community.
Yeah, and we're really excited about that. So many great things that are happening here in the city of Vincennes. And like we said, once we get to the time that food trucks are opening, Councilman Grove will tell you specifically what food trucks are going to be there. And I'm excited that we're going to do a segment where he's going to give a food review of what he had the week before at the food trucks.
That's going to put me on the spot with the trucks. So. Yeah.
Because I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fantastic. And maybe I'll do like a park review. I'll
There
go
you
through
go.
each piece of equipment that I've used this week because my kids are stubborn and they make me get on the stuff with them.
I think we need to have a Salters kid here doing like at least an ice cream review.
Ice cream review? Yeah, we can bring, because, well, that's kind of a jab because all my kids will get at the food trucks are different assortments of ice cream. And usually what happens is they pick one that they don't like and we go right back to vanilla.
But they always come up for a hug with ice cream down their face.
All over their
and,
face.
it's
Specifically,
like, all right.
Vincent adores Brian and has to give him a big ice cream hug.
That's all right.
It happens. It's okay. So, a lot of great things happen in the city of Vincennes. If you've got an event or just good news that you want to share with us, we would love to hear it. We'll spread the news. We'll even take ideas, any kind of thing that you want us to focus on and talk about. Because there's a lot of great things happening in our community. A lot of people are excited about what's happening on. You can go through the business investment, the housing investments, all those kind of things. People are excited about the city of Vincennes. I'm excited. You're excited. We're looking for another great week. So you have a happy Monday. Have a happy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday. And we'll see you next Monday.
See ya.